All right, so this is cool because this probability distribution, discrete probability distribution, if you look at the formula, unfortunately, let me get this to move over here. Unfortunately, to find the mean, you have to take each individual x value times the probability and add them all up. The variance is a lot worse, right? Because you have to square the x value times the probability minus the mean squared. And so the formulas can get a little crazy, but there is a way to actually do this in StatCrunch. So what I do is I just open this data in StatCrunch. Now remember, if you're on a test or something and you have to use something else, you will have to type in these values, but you'll see how to type them in. The first column are the x values, the number of defects. The next column is the probabilities. So if you go to Stat Calculators and you go to Custom, all the way down here on the bottom, my values are my x values, my defects, and my weights are actually the probabilities. So the x, whatever your x number of defects they're asking in a machine, 0, 1 through 5, and then the probability here, and I hit compute, and so nicely it gives me the mean. So it says round to 1 decimal place, so the mean 1.4. Now you have to be careful because the variance, remember, is the standard deviation squared. So what I did is I just picked up a calculator and I typed 1.2046161 to the second power, and I get 1.45 or 1.5. And then of course the standard deviation is what's actually given. So I can see the 1.2, and you don't need it for this problem, but what's kind of cool is you can even play around with, you know, the different probabilities based on, like, say you want to know what's the probability that it equals exactly 0. Well, you should get this value in the table, right? Well, maybe we're working a different problem where we want to know the probability that we get 3 or more defects. And if you understand the table, you're just adding these 3 probabilities, but it's cool because this does it for you just immediately. So, and certainly you can go through here and interpret your results based on your answers, but this is just a very quick way to find discrete probability distributions, mean and standard deviation, and then of course directly you can get the variance.